Hello and welcome to another product video breakdown from Longhorn Tactical. Today we will be taking a look at the Olight Warrior 3S.
Hey y'all, take this time to like and subscribe to the Longhorn Tactical YouTube channel. Thanks.
Here is the Olight Warrior 3S and here is the Olight Warrior 3. Can you tell the difference? There are only two very subtle differences between the Olight Warrior 3S and the Olight Warrior 3. They reduced the sharpness of the crenulation on the bezel, the Warrior 3 having slightly pointier ones, whereas the Olight Warrior 3S has kind of gone back to the original M2R, where it's much flatter and less pronounced. Additionally, if you look inside the reflector, you can see the small black patch on top of the reflector, on the opposite side of the side switch. This is Olight's proximity sensor, much like the one you can find on the Marauder 2 or the Warrior Mini 2. This proximity sensor allows the light to automatically dim when it senses that the LED lens reflector array is getting too close to a surface. So, here it is on turbo, and as I approach, you can see that the light automatically dims itself, and then goes back to turbo when it senses that it's far enough away. And those are the two main differences of the Olight Warrior 3S and the Olight Warrior 3. As a matter of fact, the specifications are exactly the same on the 3S as the 3. Thus, if you prefer the less pronounced bezel, as well as the added safety feature of a proximity sensor, the Olight Warrior 3S is the way to go. The Olight Warrior 3S comes with everything you see here. The flashlight, inside an ORB 21C750 5000 mAh custom 21700 battery. A nylon holster. Inside the small cardboard box is the MCC3 magnetic USB charging cable for the Warrior 3S, as well as user manual and the box. Another subtle difference of the Warrior 3S as compared to the Warrior 3, here if you see on the screen side by side, is that the Warrior 3S's LED tends to be slightly cooler than that of the original Warrior 3. The Warrior 3, if you can see, leans slightly more towards the neutral end of the light temperature spectrum, whereas the Warrior 3S tends to be slightly cooler with a slight blue tinge on the edge. The Warrior 3S comes with an unspecified high-performance cool white LED with a smooth TIR lens. The beam pattern is identical to that of the Warrior 3, as you can see in the side-by-side comparison. There is a very sharp defined hotspot, as well as the incidental spill area around it, which tends to be uniform. And once again, at oblique angles, it creates the illusion that there is no transitional phase in between. As a matter of fact, there is almost a dark spot. If you recall in the Warrior 3 video, I compared this style of beam pattern to that of a fountain, where there is a definite strong central beam, with the spill section edge light coming out at a much weaker angle, thus illuminating the ground in front of the user even if the light is pointed at an elevated angle. All in all, the Warrior 3S is still capable of a 2300 lumen turbo with a peak beam distance of 328 yards. The Olight Warrior 3S comes with the same metallic 2-stage tail switch on many of Olight's tactical flashlights and is identical to the Warrior 3. The half depress is the 200 lumen mid mode, whereas the full depress is the 2300 lumen turbo mode. Now you can tap it either at half or tap it at full for the constant on and then tap again to deactivate, or if you hold it for longer than 2 seconds at the half mode, it becomes momentary, and the same goes for the holding at full for the turbo being momentary. Additionally, you can activate the flashlight by tapping the side switch of the Warrior 3S. It will activate either in low, medium, or high, whichever setting was used prior to deactivation. To change the brightness modes using the side switch, first activate and then hold for a second. This will cycle between your low, medium, and high. Low at 15 lumen, medium at 200 lumen, and high at 800 lumen. Additionally, you can continuously hold the side switch and it will naturally cycle between these three, and you just release at the setting that you desire. To go to turbo mode at 2300 lumen, double tap the side switch. And to enter strobe, which is also 2300 lumen, triple tap the side switch. Tap again to deactivate. Additionally, you can access the 1 lumen moonlight mode by holding the side switch continuously until it activates in the 1 lumen moonlight mode. And like many of Olight's tail switch side switch combo flashlights, you can reprogram the tail switch. Currently it is on the half depress mid and full depress turbo. However, if you were to hold down on the tail switch and then click the side switch once, you will see that it went to strobe, letting you know the tail switch is now in tactical mode. So now the have to press is the momentary turbo only. No matter how fast you click it, it is only momentary turbo. And the full to press now is momentary strobe. No matter how fast you click it, it is only momentary. To return back to the half mid and then full turbo, once again, hold the tail switch and then tap the side switch once. Now you are back to mid and turbo. And much like the Warrior 3, the Warrior 3S comes with the quad LED, brightness level, and battery level indicator. When the flashlight is activated, you will be given 4 LEDs for battery level, denotating 100%, 75, 50, and then 25, and then show you the brightness level. So, there it is, 1 for low, 2 for mid, 3 for high, and of course 4 for turbo. The Olight Warrior 3S comes with the ORB 217C Custom 21700 battery. This is rechargeable inside the flashlight. Of course via the tail cap using Olight's MCC3 magnetic charging cable. Just snap the cable onto the tail of the flashlight and plug the USB-A end into any USB power source to charge the Warrior 3S. The small LED indicator in this joint will change from red to green when the battery is fully charged. And of course, the magnetic tail cap has other benefits, including hands-free lighting using the Warrior 3S. And like many of Olight's tactical lights before it, the Warrior 3S is also rated IPX8 waterproof, allowing it to be submersible up to 2 meters. That concludes the product video breakdown of the Olight Warrior 3S. It's the Warrior 3 but with added safety features, like a less herty crenulated bezel and the proximity sensor which automatically dims the light when it senses that it is too close to a surface, preventing any ouchy burns. The Warrior 3S is available at LonghornTactical.com. If you have enjoyed this video or think I am a big dumb fart, please leave a comment or suggestion below. To stay up to date on future product releases from brands such as Olight, Nikkor, Phoenix, and more, sales announcements, and all things flashlight related, please consider subscribing to the Longhorn Tactical YouTube channel. And thank you.